These dogs gotta go.
What?
Yeah,
No.
we'll talk about that in a minute. But these dogs gotta go. So welcome back. It is great to have you here. If you are a first-time viewer, welcome. If you're a returner, it's always great to have you back. In this video, we're talking
About our first month full-timing RVing.
That's right. It's hard to believe that it's been about 5 weeks since we moved in
Yes.
into the Montana 3761 FL. So we thought we would share a couple things that we've learned for those of you that are thinking about coming on this full-time journey, or people that are just kind of trying to eavesdrop on us and see how things are going. You know, you went through the purging with us. You went through, all of that where we got rid of 1,200 pounds of crap out of the house that we took the dump in 5 truckloads.
To the Goodwill.
Yes. So
that was a lot.
Yeah. I didn't realize how much we had accumulated. So anyway, now that it's been a month, let's talk about maybe 4 or 5 things that we've really learned. And then we'll talk about why the dogs need to go. And we'll also talk about things that we love and hate. Okay?
Perfect.
Let's jump right in.
Okay. About the space is a lot smaller than our house. Not by much though. I mean, maybe about 300 or 400 square feet. So we love it. It's just the right amount of space. We watch TV in there, and then if I want to go read or play games, I go into the bedroom, or vice versa. If Jerry wants to watch something different, he'll go into the room, or he'll sit at the kitchen table and do some editing.
Yeah, so one of the things that we really looked at before we started thinking about full-time is what do we actually use in the house?
Correct.
And a great example is my aunt just sold her house. And she had this great big house up on a hill and all that stuff. And really what it amounted to was she used the kitchen and her bedroom and a bathroom and her TV room. And that was it. So what we looked at with our house is what do we really use? We watch TV a little bit.
In the living room.
And we eat. And so we need the kitchen. And then we go to sleep, and we need a place to get cleaned up.
Yep,
so
4 rooms.
And that's what got us into the Montana 3761 FL, was the fact that we have separation between our living room here and our bedroom back there, that there's still enough space that we can have space, but it's not a lot of space that it's just too much. Here's a couple things about space. It's easier to clean. It's easier to keep clean. And it's all we use.
Right. So,
which brings us to the second thing, and that's everything in a small space has to have a place.
Yeah, that's the big one for me, is that I just can't leave stuff just laying out.
Yeah.
Because then it makes it look messy.
Because she's a piler. She likes to pile things.
I do. It's
but
very hard.
Well, right. So in the Montana, everything has to have a place to go. Kind of going back to our days in the passport, things need to have multiple uses. You can't just have something that is specific to one task. And we're in Oregon, and it's pouring down rain, and there's nowhere to hang a raincoat. Mm-mm. And so we're using our half bath on our mop and broom handles to hang raincoats in the bathroom.
Yep.
Right there, because we don't really use that bathroom much, but we still want it to be a bathroom.
Right.
I don't want it to become a storage closet.
Oh, no.
But it is a good place to kind of act as a wet room when we need it for that. So everything in the rig has to have a place. Number 3, we've really learned what we use versus what sits in drawers.
Right. We've been paring down a lot. Even in the last month, we took out heavy bowls and
we had 6 bowls in here,
Yeah,
and we really only need 3. We need, a good mixing bowl, and part of our bowls weren't microwavable.
correct. And so we're just like, this isn't going to work.
Right, so we pared that down from 6 to 3 bowls, and we bought new bowls that serve
Right.
multiple purposes. So we've got the mixing bowl, we've got the microwavable bowl, and then we've got a little bowl that came with it, which is nice for storage of like leftovers and things like that.
Right.
Because we're only cooking for 2, so we have leftovers, which is nice because that means I have lunches. It's stuff like that. In the drawer, how many wooden spoons do we really need? And because we only use 2 of them, but I think we have like 4. So it's a constant process of learning what we really need and can we pare down more. And I will tell you the number one area that I've learned, clothing.
Oh, yeah, I still need to work on that.
Yeah, but I've learned that I don't wear as much. And then I really got to thinking about it. I didn't wear a lot when we were in the house.
No, but you had a ton of clothes.
Right. And we brought clothes out here that I've noticed I haven't even touched. So
I think I still have some summer shirts in there because we had summer up until October 21st. So
so I think it's an evolving process, and if you're jumping into this, doing it the way that we did it and not just hitting the road right away, having this month at home. Now we're taking off next week, and then our trips will start becoming more frequent. But it was really nice to sit for a month and take it out during that time to practice that part of the process. But it's been really nice to really figure out what we need and what we don't need.
do you know what I learned?
Tell me.
And I don't know if we've talked about this, but we didn't realize that how many statements that we still got for our water, our electricity. And so Jerry's like, let's just go paperless, because I started getting bills and I'm like, where do I put them? So the ones that I had, I just shoved in the bottom drawer that was with all the material for the trailer. So now we're all paperless.
100%.
100% paperless, so we don't get any more bills in the mail, which is fabulous.
Yeah, now when we check the mail, it truly is junk mail.
Yeah. So that was one thing that you don't really think about, but I guess if you're already a full-timer, you already have your mail going somewhere. That's one thing we did learn.
Yeah, that's a huge one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we realized that first couple weeks there that it was like, wait a minute, where do we put all these? So now everything's electronic. I just save it on an external hard drive and pull it up when we need it. And I know that that's not comfortable for everybody, but it definitely saves on weight. It saves on space.
Right.
And you don't have this influx of garbage coming in to the trailer. Again, on that same thing as what do we really need? What do we need in the basement? We went through our basement and really figured out what we use when we're at the campgrounds. We use our chairs. We've got, our fire pit. We've got our rug and stuff. But we were carrying around a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, that we didn't.
That we never, ever used. In fact, I found s'more sticks that we bought and we never used them.
Yeah.
Not once. So all of that stuff, out it went.
Yeah.
So we pared that down to nice tubs. It gives us plenty of space down there with the ability to throw our kayaks in and all that stuff. And always mindful of how much weight we're putting in. Same thing with tools. We've pared that down to just the things that we need to work on.
Right, whatever fits, the wheels, the tires, the screws in here.
Right.
We only have the sizes that we absolutely need. All the rest of the stuff we keep in the garage at home.
Yeah.
And,
And if it's catastrophic, we're calling service anyway.
Right.
Because I'm not a mechanic and
Right.
I'm not going to act like one. All right. So, love it or hate it?
I'm loving it. The only thing that I have to is I don't have my craft room. So when I do bring my crafts in here, it's stacked. And so, but luckily, it's only, you know, for a couple days, and then I can take it back to the garage in the house. I'll get used to that, and I'll get used to knowing exactly what I need, and then maybe I can get a storage bin and put it in the front of the trailer.
And as we start hitting the road, you just need to figure out what you actually need and not just all the extra stuff.
Right, or take my
plan the projects and do it that way. I love the simplicity of the space, of the stuff. I'm loving everything about it. Now, we promised you that we would talk about why the dogs gotta go.
Say, you gotta go.
The reason the dogs gotta go is because they gotta go.
They gotta go pee, and we gotta let them out all the time.
And that has been the single biggest adjustment. In the house, we had a dog door, and they could just come and go as they please. Well, now when they gotta go, we gotta get up, we gotta open the door, we gotta let them out. We have a dog fence around the trailer, and they go do their business. And at 2 o'clock in the morning,
one of us gets up.
One of us is sitting over here on the step and waiting for them to come back in. But what it has done is it's forced us to take them on evening walks, which is good for us.
Right.
It's good for them. And so rather than 3 times a night, they're going out once a night or maybe twice a night. When a dog's got to go, a dog's got to go. And these dogs, they got to go. All right. Well, thanks for coming along. Let us know if you've got any great tips for full timing in your RV, whether it is a travel trailer fifth wheel or one of those big nice coaches. Let us know what you've learned over time and what you can pass on to other folks. And with that, we'll see you in the next video.
Thanks. See you next time.
Bye.